Hello. I think I'm live. I am not completely sure. Let's see. I think I'm live. Hey, I think I am. Okay. Anyway, hi. Welcome to my live stream. So I'm trying to figure this out. I've got my phone camera up there that can see the table. So this is my little fundraising goal chart. Let's see. It's got to be about here. There we go. Aimed at the table. I've also got my laptop here that you guys can see, and I think that's where the audio is coming from. So let's see. This is my first time using this. So let's see. It says I can view my broadcast on Facebook. So let's see. There it is. Okay, cool. So if anybody is out there, looks like I have 3 viewers, but it looks like that includes me, I think. Or no. Hi, Keith. Cool. I can see comments coming in. That's pretty cool. There's my comment feed. Now I'm going to try, I can do some banners. There we go. About the auction. As I hit milestones, I can put banners up. So hopefully on the night of my auction or the live stream, I will have donations coming in. Private chat comments. There we go. Okay. So can you hear me, Keith? If you can hear me, let me know. I think I'm coming through in audio. So Keith is from Thunderworks Games. I don't know who else is viewing this. I'm trying to figure out how to see that. And he has donated a number of games. And over here, I've got a few games that were donated by Jason Glover from Gnome Games. So we've got them out here. We've got Trainmaker, Virgin Seas, and Siege of Sunfall. And he donated a bunch of copies of these. So we're going to have a whole bunch of them in the auction that starts on Friday night at 7 p.m. We've got 10 copies of each of these games that will be available in the auction, plus 10 bundles of all 3 games together. So let's open them up and see what you get. Let's see. Let me see if I can switch cameras. There we go. There's my phone camera. So you can see these kind of laid out. So we've got Trainmaker, a small game designed by Chris Leader. Jason is a local publisher, lives in the area, and Chris is a local designer. So with Trainmaker, you get a bunch of dice. So you can see them up here. A bunch of custom dice, a bunch of cards. So let's say Trainmaker on them, and they are station cards, so they have stations on the back. Get some cards that have different things that you have to, different deliveries that you have to make. Let's see, trying to figure out how all this is going to work. And a bunch of cool train meeples. So we can see them here. Let's see, I think I can make both of these about the same size. There we go. So you can see the close-ups a little bit better and then see the spread. Train meeples don't show up very well, so we'll put them in the bottom of the box. So you can see them there. And here, let's show you the custom dice that come with the game. It's 7 of these. So we've got a train, an engine, and a caboose, and a couple of different types of cars, the green flatbed, the blue passenger car, and the yellow box car. So we get 7 of those. And the cards, so the rail tycoons, I believe that's for a variant, and outlaw cards and stuff for the game. And the base game, so that's a little expansion, the Outlaws expansion. And the base game comes with a whole bunch of these station cards. It's a press your luck game where you're trying to roll the dice to fulfill the contracts at the various stations. So all of them are named after actual cities and stuff. So let's see, this way. This backwards camera view is kind of takes a little bit of getting used to. And again, we've got 10 copies of this singly available in the auction, as well as 10 copies of it bundled with the other Grey Gnome Games titles that Jason was generous enough to send. Keith, you say the picture quality of the main video is a little blurry. Is that one there? That's coming off my phone. Or is it this one here that's coming off my computer? So let's see. You got 8 people viewing now. That's pretty cool. Who else is out there? Who else is out there watching? You know what? I've got this one open already. This one is Virgin Seas. This is another game from Grey Gnome Games. I believe this one was designed by Jason. Let's get this open. There we go. And so we've got the rule book. We get a bunch of cards here that have different constellations on them and give you different abilities. And then we've got a number of different cards. They're sets of colors. So here's for the yellow player. Yellow is not showing up very well on the screen. We got the red player, the green player, and the blue player. And each player gets a set of these cards, which I believe are ships that will be sailing around the ocean, vying for control of islands and stuff. And you also get these cool ship meeples. So look at a whole bunch of little meeples in the shape of ships. So there will be 10 of these in the auction. Ten copies of this game in the auction. And 10 bundles with the other Grey Gnome Games titles. And then we have Siege of Sunfall, which is a little bit of a bigger box. It was designed by Jonathan Bouthillet. I have no idea if I pronounced that correctly. And this one I have not really looked into yet. Okay. So we've got a little comic book looking instruction book, rule book about Sunfall. And a bunch of tokens. Cards. These say kaboom on them. There's probably other cards that say other things as well. So yeah, bunch of comics. So more kabooms. Ostrich riders, it looks like. So we've got some cards here. Some player screens. So got a nice indoor scene and the outdoor scene. And a bunch of mini meeples in this one. Looks like little rebels or something. They've got a little bandanas on, it looks like. You can see that. And red and blue and yellow. And yeah, so I don't know much about this game, how to play it. I haven't played this one before, but I will be figuring it out before Friday. So I can show it off and explain it a bit more on Friday. And again, 10 copies of this in the auction, plus 10 copies of a bundle of all these games from Gnome Games. So let's move on to the big game that I have sitting behind me. You can see that back there. And that is from Sky Kingdom Games. Eric Bitterman, he's also a local publisher and designer. So the Stonebound Saga is his big title. Let's see, get it so there's no glare. There we go. And he's got a bunch of copies of the Stonebound Saga with the Visions of Telios expansion, as well as deck box full of, I believe, artifact cards. I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up, what those are, and a bunch of promos. So we've got the Marietta promo pack, the Dunamis promo card, and a set of alternate art cards. So I'm going to open these up so you can see what the game is. There is a lot in this box. It's a big box. We have 10 of these available in the auction as well. The game right now is out of print, so if you want a copy right now, this is the only way that you can get it. It will be coming back to Kickstarter for a second printing, but you can get it now without having to wait. So we have a very big board. Look at the size of that thing. See it better. So this board is where you will place your cards that are all your characters that will be moving around. Let's see, we got a bunch of tokens here. Let's move these back here. Turn order cards, information, status effects and stuff for all those tokens. Beautiful rule book. Take a look at all that gorgeous artwork on it. Matches the box. So when this came out, one of the things that attracted me to it was the artwork. It's absolutely gorgeous. So let's see. We've got a bunch of character boards here. It looks like we're tracking HP, probably health points or hit points. PD, SD, ATK, RNG, MV, and CRT. So not sure what PD and SD are, but ATK is probably attack, and RNG range, MV movement. So I'll be figuring all that out so that I can show the game off on Friday and explain more about it. But we've got a bunch of cards in here. So Stonebound Saga. And another box of cards. And a couple more decks. So here you can see some of the artwork. Let's see, get it so that there's no glare. There we go, one of the characters, and then here we got a building. And then we've got, these look like little sliders that will go onto the boards for tracking stats. A bunch of pegs. Looks like there's spots on the boards for those too on the side here. A couple of D10 dice, 4 of them, and a bunch of red, white, and blue acrylic cubes. Gorgeous looking cubes. So the component quality on this is great, and a cloth bag. So let's bust open one of these packs of cards and take a look at some of the artwork. Okay. So we've got, let's see, if I hold it off to the side a little bit, there we go. There's not much glare. Got a building, some sort of a portal, a few of those. Yeah, some absolutely gorgeous artwork on these cards. Let's see. It goes this way. So let's see if there's character art in here. Okay. So we got some cool looking artwork with some amazing characters. Okay, so let's see. The back of the box says, let's see, this way. In the Stonebound Saga, you lead characters from the world of Telios and engage in strategic battles against your opponent. Characters are training in the Valley of Lux for an upcoming battle against a force known as Tenebris. In this valley, characters are protected by an ancient power and cannot be hurt. Players will need to carefully manage their resources and tactically move their characters across a base game board in an attempt to overcome their opponent's characters using various attacks and abilities. The first player or team to bring all of their opponent's characters' health points, HP, to 0 is the winner. The game supports 2 to 6 players, and matches take 45 to 60 minutes to complete. So, again, we've got 10 copies of this game available in the auction. And we've got the expansion as well. Visions of Telios expansion. So, see the box there. And that comes with a bunch of purple cubes, rule book, and looks like 3 boxes full of more absolutely gorgeous cards. And says Visions of Telios introduces 7 new characters from the land of Telios. These new characters introduce some incredible new team combinations and strategies. Each character comes with 2 matching ability cards. With these additions, the Stonebound Saga has a total of 80 playable characters. So that's pretty amazing. So all that stuff, plus the the 3 promo packs, and the expansions. So again, like I said, I have 10 copies of the Stonebound Saga with all the extras, the expansion, all the extras available in the auction. I have 10 copies of each of these games from Gnome Games available in the auction, 10 bundles of them as well. And on my live stream on Friday night, Friday to Saturday, I will be giving away 1 copy of the whole Stonebound Saga bundle and probably a couple of copies of the Gnome Games titles. At least 1 bundle and probably at least 1 or 2, maybe a couple more of each of the base titles, base games. So I've got that to give away on Friday. I will also be giving away some promo cards from Slugfest Games. A few other companies sent me some promo cards. Also have some gift certificates for the Game Crafter that I'll be giving away. So we're going to have a big party on Friday, giving away a whole bunch of cool stuff. I'll be gaming from 7 p.m. Central on Friday to 7 p.m. Central on Saturday, so 24 hours. I usually do it at my local game store, but because of COVID this year, I'm going to be doing it from home. So you'll get to see me playing some games with my family for a while until they go to bed and leave me alone here playing games. So I will be playing through a bunch of solo games, learning the rules to some games with people. I've got a big, huge marble racetrack, and I'll be doing some marble races. I'll also be doing some silly stuff as I hit different milestones. My wife went out and picked up a whole bunch of silly hair things that I will be putting in my beard and my hair as the night goes on, as I hit different funding milestones for Extra Life. So join me in the silliness there. It will not be one single live stream video. I'll probably stream for 3 to 4 hours, then take a break for a little bit before I start the next one, just to get a snack and have a drink, water or something. But yeah, I'll be going for 24 hours and having a lot of fun, and I hope you join me. So I think that's about it. Thank you for everybody that jumped in. It looks like I hit up to 8 people at one point, so that's kind of exciting. I know this was not a whole lot going on tonight, but I really just kind of wanted to test it out. So I'm just going to test a couple more things. I think there is a way that I can share my screen. So let's see. Share screen. I am going to share an application window. Here we go. So look at that. There we go. That is the auction website that we have. So let's see. Here it is. So when you get to the auction website, on Friday, I will have my live stream showing here. Right now, if you're on the auction website, if you click that button, you'll be able to watch this that we're going through right now. You scroll through, you'll see some of the featured items that we have. Got some really cool dice from the Norse Foundry. Tiny copy of Tiny Epic Western, the deluxe copy, Herbaceous with some promos. Cows in My Pants. We've got some Thunderworks Games promos here. There's the Stonebound Saga. So lots of different stuff. These pictures scrolling through are just some of the featured and highlighted items, and lots of them here. If you click on Enter the Auction, you can get through to see everything. Here you can see our fundraising target. We've already had 2 of our sponsors that made cash donations, so we're already $100 towards our target. I'm hoping to raise $2,000 in the auction this year. Last year, we raised about $1,200 in the auction and $3,200 overall. This year, the main thing is the auction and then my 24-hour live stream. So I'm hoping that we can hit 2,000 in the auction and some more in the live stream, and maybe we'll break our record from last year. But because of COVID, our sources are a little bit restricted. So once you get to the auction site, if you want to see what's in the auction, you can click Enter the Auction, and it will show you everything that's available. And there is a ton of stuff. You see, there is, what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30 items per page. And we have 9 pages right now. So some of these games were donated by our local gaming community, so I don't have the pictures of them yet. They will come up this week. But everything that has been sent in from our sponsors has pictures already. So you can see some of what we have. Here's the bundles from Gnome Games and Sky Kingdom Games. Here we go. Some of the promos that we have available from Pencil First Games. Big, huge promo packs here with stuff from a whole bunch of different companies. Game Right, Slugfest, Pencil First. A whole ton of stuff here. And once you're in, if you want to just see some things, you can click through and see categories. So here's some books that we have from Joe Slack over at Board Game Design course. We've got accessories. We've got some really cool Mythic coins and dice coins from Mythic Nation. Got a Gamelin Games plushie, a whole bunch of awesome metal dice sets from Norse Foundry. For our accessories, beautiful game mat, 38 by 60 inch custom game mat from Game Toppers, premium stitched edges. So let's take a look at the listing there for that. So take a look at it in detail. So that's what the game mat looks like, all rolled out. This is what it would look like on a game table if you have a beautiful game table, but even if you've got a kind of junky one, you can get a beautiful game mat for your table, cover up some of the scratches and stuff. And look at this. It's even got Role Player laid out on the table from Thunderworks Games. That's one of the games that Thunderworks donated for the auction. So you can pick up a copy of Role Player. Let's see. So we go back. We can also see apparel. We got a bunch of shirts from Meeple Shirts again this year. We've got some digital games from Temple Gates. A couple expansions to Boss Monster and Power Grid, Rising Sun, Ian's End. Got some gift certificates for the BGG store for the Game Crafter. And check out these. Peterson Games sent us a whole bunch of miniatures. So we've got those broken up into 8 different lots. Look at this. We got these big lots. They've got 17 different miniatures in there. That's an awesome Cthulhu. Look at that. 19 centimeters high, 7.5 inches. So these are some big miniatures, all the way down to some smaller ones, but great for painting. Those are pretty cool. What other categories? We've got promo items, so lots of different promos from Thunderworks Games and Pencil First, Slugfest, Peyodo Games, and then some various promo cards here. And we got some RPG stuff as well, if you're into RPGs. So they're not really my cup of tea, but my son is into them. Taking a while to load. There we go. So we've got Masks, a New Generation, 2 PDF copies of that. And then we've got these Atmar's cartography sets, set of all 7 decks, or we've got individual decks. Those look pretty cool. Cards that give you ideas for traps and obstacles, heroes, villains, magic items, artifacts, monsters, and different scenarios and stories that you can tell. So help out with building your RPG story. And then, of course, games. We've got tons and tons and tons of games. So there's some from Thunderworks, and Eagle Griffin, and Game Right, Pencil First. And yeah, we've got 7 pages of games. And I was just at my local game store where local gamers have been dropping off games. We've got a bunch more there. If you're looking for games from a specific sponsor, we've got our sponsor index here. You can go through and see, just everything that was donated by, let's say, Tabletop Rebellion. So it'll show all the games that they donated. Hey. Coming to join me? So here's my little guy. He's my little gamer. We'll be playing some games with him too. So here, I'll show you. See, this is what people can see. They can see you. Want to say hi?
Hi.
Okay. What else do we have? If you want to see donations from local sponsors, these are local gamers in my community, games that they've donated. So some of them have pictures already. A number of them don't. We'll get those by the end of the week. The auction officially opens Friday at 7 p.m. Central. Let's see, who else do we have here? Take a look at Floodgate Games. They just sent me a few games. Cosmic Colonies and Sagrada. So,
Daddy,
what?
I'm not that what they have.
Yeah, that's a game that we already have, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, here's from Bad Comet, Shelia. So lots of really cool stuff. And if you just want to learn more about the auction, we've got some about pages about shipping and stuff. So we're going to have set shipping prices for items. This might change once I talk to the game store that's going to be shipping everything out for me. But we'll have a maximum amount if you want things shipped. If you're local to the area, you can pick up from the game store in DeKalb, Illinois, or Elgin, Illinois. We've got 2 locations. We might be able to make other arrangements too, to get games to you elsewhere in the area, and information about Extra Life. So, yeah, a lot of cool stuff going on. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So please join me on Friday. Okay. I think I'm going to sign off. So I think I know how this works now. I think I've shown enough. And I believe Facebook and YouTube will save this video so people can watch it later too. Okay. So thanks a lot. Let's see. I can close off this. Stop screen. There we go. That's you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a TV star now, movie star, an internet sensation. Yeah, he's going to play some games with me Friday night too. Maybe Saturday morning. Saturday morning he might be able to beat me. But we play mostly cooperative games. We got My First Castle Panic and Race for the Treasure from Peaceable Kingdom. My First Castle Panic from Fireside Games. Those are some of your favorites, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then My First Stone Age. You like that one too, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you usually beat me in My First Stone Age, don't you? Yeah. So, okay, signing off now. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.
Bye.